Hi everybody. So this is the HSA Education video that is included with the wellness program. It is worth $150. You just need to watch this video and then complete the quiz that is also being sent at the same time as this video link. So just to go over a few key things that I feel like everybody needs to know about their HSA account. First, what is an HSA? An HSA is a savings account that lets you set aside money on a pre-tax basis to use on medical expenses and overall lower your medical expenses. So you can use your HSA account to pay for deductibles, co-payments, prescriptions, dental cleanings, eye exams, any kind of approved medical cost. And you can look online and you can Google approved HSA expenses and also non-approved HSA expenses. It's a pretty easy list. It's put out by the IRS. I will say that sometimes non-approved items can be approved if you get a doctor's note or some kind of a referral from your physician saying that you need a certain item for medical purposes. So that does need to be noted. So the IRS also dictates that you can only contribute to a health savings account if you are enrolled in a high deductible medical plan. If you're on the city's plan, you meet that criteria since that's what we have. You also, you should have your HSA account set up already. When you sign up for insurance, we make sure that you get that set up so the city can give you your contributions. But if anybody needs help or they're having issues with their HSA account set up, let me know. So there's three main ways to get money into your HSA account. The first one I just mentioned, you don't have to do anything for this one. It's automatic. The city does contribute to your HSA account, and the amount depends on what plan that you're enrolled in. So if you're enrolled in employee only, you get $500 contributed. If you're enrolled in any of the other plans, employee spouse, employee children, family, you get $1,000. That's split up three different ways. You get 50% on January 1st. You get 25% of that on April 1st, and then 25% of it on July 1st. The IRS does set limits on how much you can contribute to your HSA account annually. This year, that is $3,650 for individuals and $7,300 for family. That's gonna go up to $3,850 for individuals and $7,750 for families in 2023. If you're age 55 or older, you get to contribute an extra $1,000 for catch-up purposes. Although there are these limits set, there's no, you can roll it over year to year. So if you don't spend your HSA money, it does go to the next year. And also to note, those contribution limits, it is what you contribute and what your employer contributes, both of those together for that limit. So you can't put $3,650 in and then we put $3,650 in. It has to be both of those contributions added together to meet that limit. And then also another way to put money in your HSA account is going to be through your payroll. We have these forms, which you can get from me or you can ask your supervisor. It is the payroll deduction form for HSA. You basically just put your name, the effective date of when you want that to start, how much, sign, and then date. You can stop and start that at any time. So you could choose to put $10 in your HSA account each pay period. You can decide, I want to up that to 20. You can say never mind and change it back to 0. You can do a large amount if you know you have a medical expense coming up. So you could do 1,000 one time only. It's pretty much whatever you want, as long as you fill out this form to make that change and get it to me before the payroll period, the payroll process. Now, the third way you can put money in your HSA account is through our wellness program. So this allows individuals and individual plan holders to earn an additional $2,100 in their HSA account. And then it allows everyone else, employee spouse, employee children, and family plan members to put an additional $3,300 in your HSA account, which is a huge amount of pretty easy money to earn. That will help you with any medical expenses, since we do have the high deductible plans. Just to go over them really quickly, we have the Know Your Numbers event, which is the biometric screening. We usually do that in March. You just come in, get your numbers tested, and then I know some of you can't attend due to shift work or just because you're not able to attend. You can schedule a physical or a well check with your physician, and then turn a copy of that into the finance department. You don't have to turn in what your numbers were. That's private information. You can just get something from your doctor showing that you came in for a screening and have them sign and date it, and then that can count. Next is using those numbers from the Know Your Numbers or your own physician's appointment to complete the online health assessment. So the Know Your Numbers event, you get $150 for you, and then $150 for a covered spouse. The online assessment is $100 for you, $100 for a covered spouse. Any kind of routine physicals are $100 for you, $100 for your spouse, and $100 for any dependents that are covered on your health insurance. Next, any kind of preventative health screening is $100 for you, $100 for your spouse. We give you money back for dental and vision visits. There is a limit of 3 per year for you, and then a limit of 3 for your spouse, but each visit is $100 for either you or your spouse. Next, we have self-help counseling sessions. If you go to anything in that kind of realm, financial self-help, counseling, any employee appreciation, or employee assistance, it's $75 for you, $75 for a spouse. We do max that at 6 visits. We also do the physical activity logs and the food logs. Those are each $25 a month for any month that you turn in. We do ask that you show at least 6 times that you worked out, or equivalent to 150 minutes of working out. So you can turn those in, $25 for each month. Any kind of EAP session, which I mentioned earlier. And then also the wellness walk, $150 for you, $150 for your spouse. And as you all know, if you couldn't attend the walk, you could have done it on your own and shown proof some way of like an app, Google Maps, anything like that to verify that you did that. We also have a 5K on your own. So if you take part in any kind of 5K, you can get proof of that, turn that in, that's $150. And then also we have the HSA Education video, which is what you're watching right now. This is worth $150. And then coming up probably in November, we're gonna have a nutrition education, finance education, and stress management. Those will either be in person, like a lunch and learn presentations. They will be recorded for employees who can attend, or they will be in PDF form with quizzes to follow. But those are all each worth $150. Let's see. Oh, we're going to be working on the 2023 wellness program flyer very soon. So if anyone has any kind of ideas for next year's program, let me know. We're always open to ideas, new ways that we can help employees get healthy and earn the HSA money. If anyone needs any of the forms, like the payroll deduction form, or any of the forms that you will need to visit your doctor, like the dental verification, eye doctor, the preventative screenings, physicals. If you guys need those forms, I have copies. Your supervisor should have copies, or they can ask me and I can pass that along. If anybody needs this flyer, which you all should have received before open enrollment, this is just talking about everything I just discussed in the wellness program, everything like the screenings, also the monthly food logs, the 5K. One thing I did forget to mention is the monthly challenges. Every month, you guys all know I send out the monthly challenge. You read that, you complete the challenge, turn that in, that's $50 a month. So these forms, once you get anything done that has to do with your HSA, whether it be the 5Ks or the monthly challenges or the doctor visits, you're just going to turn those into finance. Shannon Midlands, our finance clerk, she makes sure that everybody gets their money deposited into their HSA accounts. And you can also give them to me and I'll pass them along to her to make sure you get that money. I do want to encourage everyone to take advantage of everything that we just talked about. It is very, 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 very simple and easy ways to earn money for your health savings account, which does help tremendously with your medical expenses. We do have a high deductible health plan, but the city does give you contributions, and then you have this wellness program that will also assist you in building up that HSA account to help pay those deductibles, those prescriptions, helps bridge that gap between the two. So if anybody has any questions about their HSA account or concerns, or they want more information about anything that I just talked about, please reach out to me. You can email me at lauram@cityofatchison.com. You can also call my desk phone here, 913-367-5507, and we can set up a time to talk and discuss any concerns that you might have. I want to encourage everyone to take the quiz that comes along with this video, turn that in. It's $150. Easy, $150. You just had to listen to me ramble for a couple minutes, and we'll get that deposited into your account November 1st. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. Thanks. Bye.